just feel like you had a whole 4 minutes.
I tried my best to even hold it, but it was like...
That was highly disrespectful to the luggles of anyone who's listening.
I mean, it was my fault.
Anyway, we have a special guest in the building. This is actually the first time in a while we've been. You've had the pleasure of being graced with just me and Tasharla's voice, because I know that is such a pleasure.
A privilege. Are you mad?
Do you overstand?
To get me to come outside.
Outside.
You not see the weather outside today? I want me to come. You must see.
And then you hear this.
You have the audacity to doubt.
You
talented.
get serenaded. By these vocal cords.
Okay.
So we have a special guest in the building, and on Exposed GFM we like to do a special guest. You will never, ever. Did you hear that, Vim? That came from the back of my chest.
Way down.
Yeah. That you will never ever get to hear a special guest welcome like this ever.
Okay.
Like, you can go on Capital Extra, you're still not getting this, innit? Okay. Like, you could go on, I don't really know.
Listen, doesn't matter. We're here now.
Yeah. You're not gonna get it. But so this is amazing what you're gonna get, okay?
All right.
So we're gonna do our special guest welcome, and when you catch the beat, I want you to introduce yourself, okay? There's a couple of rules that go along with this, okay? So first of all, don't laugh, because ain't shit funny. That's the first rule. Okay, the second rule is that nobody gets a wheel up. Like, nobody.
Okay.
Like, Beyonce could be up in this bitch and she ain't getting a wheel up.
Facts.
No, there'll be no pull-ups, okay?
Okay.
Paid or unpaid. Voluntary or non-voluntary. Okay. You can't miss the drop. So you should just feel when the drops come in, you're like, oh, that sounds like the right time.
Right,
yeah?
cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the fourth one is come with energy, because
I mean, all right, cool. Next.
I feel like you got that covered.
Yeah.
I feel like you got that covered. Yeah. Okay.
Right, cool.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
You understand the rules and you know what you have to do when you catch the drop.
Okay.
Okay. You got ready?
I'm ready.
Because we haven't done this in a while.
No, I haven't.
So
Cool. Me ready.
Okay. Ready? Cool. No, you're gonna dig this.
Stop it. Calm down.
Right.
Lighter. Challenge. Woo! What's up, people? London the Plug in the building. We're lit fucking today. I can swear, people. We can swear.
That was the best.
In the 3 years we've been here, that is the best intro. You come in,
Big facts.
Bim. There was no hesitation.
What's
no
up?
hesitation. Not one piece.
No.
Wow, the energy.
Wow,
No, she just.
Wow, go on. We're cut.
Up the place.
Innit? Yeah, take off your jacket. Take off the hoodie. Take off the jacket. You get hot. Eat it. Come on.
She even make me want to put on my other headphone.
Oi!
I can really hear the
Surround sound
Me
system.
like that.
Surround, what's going on?
How are you today?
You know, I'm alright, you know.
Have you hugged anyone today? Because it's legal now.
Listen, we've been hugging since 2000 and listen.
Literally,
Stop it. Love COVID, but you know what I mean? Like, boy. It's
Yeah,
so good.
Boris, I'm sorry, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I've been hugging for a while still.
I mean,
I
I
don't
think,
even stop.
do you know what? I think he's hugging too.
Facts, big facts.
Look at his
It
head.
met whole picnic.
Head top. Look like he
The
getting
man
stroked.
said that he can't wait to get a haircut, but the hair still looks the same.
But he did get a haircut.
I think it's
The
time
trim.
for it to go.
I
You
mean,
should just get a level.
Yeah, just like
I think she got
like
to a
level
black
one.
barber.
Thing.
Tottenham.
I think like they would really hook him up. I feel like that's the
Give him a
place
little,
for
the
him.
sharp
Facts.
thing. Yeah.
It might have a little slit in that. I can see it.
You know, black people that have no manners as well. So you know, black
Straight.
people would really be like, I don't care if you're the prime minister.
Isn't it?
Nah,
This
straight.
has to go, big man.
Yeah, has to.
You know what I mean?
Comb it out, but take it off. Gone. Yeah, come in my seat. What's up?
I can't.
How are you ladies? How are you?
Oh man, I'm good, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, nice.
Monday, innit?
Monday, good vibes. Listen,
That's
I was excited to come. You know, literally,
Amazing.
Literally, Sophie was like, "Yo, you can swear." I said, "Oh my god."
I'm coming today.
I'm coming,
I'm
babes.
coming back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, bitch. Okay. You know when you just
unnecessarily just be
Just
throwing
be
them in.
throwing it out, don't worry
it don't even make sense.
Nah.
None of them ones.
My mom was like, "Where you going tonight?" I said, "Don't worry about it, because you don't want to tune into this one." All guns blazing.
Your ears.
All guns blazing. Facts.
So throughout the show, we're going to get into some topics. We got some exposed picks for your Ed Tops. And I believe that we have the first exposed pick
Yeah, we do. So the first exposed pick we have today comes from an artist by the name of Captain, and he's recently released a track called Vibe, which is out everywhere for you to go and listen to if you're feeling it. It's like a little Afro R&B vibey thing, and them thing there. So yeah, have a listen and see what you think. It was just crazy.
When have I never not dissing people?
It's true,
Like what happens in my life when I don't diss people?
It's true. It's a bit worrying.
I know. You should be worried if I'm not cussing someone. You should be like, Corinne, is everything alright? Yeah.
You're right.
Is everything alright? Yeah. So we're gonna go into our first topic. And to be quite honest, myself and Tishala have recognised that there is fuck all happening in the world right now. So we've really stretched this one. We really be forcing this one. But so I don't know if you watch Blue Therapy. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so Blue Therapy is a program made by the same people that made Backchat.
Okay.
Yeah. And basically it's two couples that go into therapy, and it's obviously filmed for the World Wide Web, even though they keep saying that it's a safe space and it stays between the four walls, but it's on the World Wide
quote unquote
Web.
www.youtube.com.
Yeah.
Okay. the whole nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously they talk about their problems, and there's a therapist there, Denise. Big up Denise, because Denise, she puts up with some serious shit, yeah, and like I'm not gonna lie, like I would not only would I have lost my job, but I would have picked up a criminal charge by now, because like big facts. Facts.
Is it?
Because
It's okay.
you can talk. It's okay.
Have you seen it? Is it? Okay.
So
I'm about to go home and watch this shit now.
you should, because I watched it all 3 episodes. I've now watched again with my mum, because my mum was talking to her friend about
couples?
it. It's 2 couples,
Okay.
right? And they both have different problems. Okay, so just a quick summary of what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
We have Choma and Paul. Paul is probably the most arrogant, ignorant
person.
I was gonna say a whole bunch of other words. Person was not one. But he's very ignorant and very arrogant, and it's very a bit like he's kind of got his thumb on Choma, but Choma's like, no, I'm breaking free. Okay. And that's a quick summary basically. And then he's very fucking rude as well to the therapist.
Dump him. Who is Choma? What girl? Where you at? What's up?
And then we have Debbie and Jamel. They're the other couple. And Debbie is a 24-year-old in her first relationship who thinks that this boy is like responsible for funding her lifestyle basically. So she wants to be taken to Hakkasan and Sexy Fish, and she doesn't understand why he's not doing that on a weekly basis, because her best friend's man is doing it. So she's not really understanding why Jamel's not doing it. Okay. But Jamel is a 27-year-old man who is thinking about his future. He wants to make investments. He wants to grow together.
So he's stable.
Yeah. But she has a 9 to 5,
Okay.
and she wants him to buy her.
But she got a 9
hat.
to 5.
Yeah, that's what she's bringing to the table, because when he asked, that's what her response was.
Okay.
That she's got a 9 to 5.
But she wants
he helped
Hakkasan.
with.
He helps.
Oh.
Pay for and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
She sounds like a lovely girl.
She is
lovely.
beautiful.
Okay.
But on this week's episode, so weekly we're gonna give you a little blue therapy.
We're gonna give you the blue.
We're gonna give you the blue therapy tea.
I was waiting for this shit. I'm like, yes, let's kick out.
So this week, we found out that Jamel and Debbie have been together for a year.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And he has not introduced her to his family. But he has met her family. They've been together for 1 year, 365 days, which he kept repeating, can I just say. And he's not introduced her
to one member
of the family.
Not in the cat.
Not even.
Okay.
Not even a goldfish.
Rotted.
No. So, and when she said, he said, which member of the family do you want to meet first? So it was like, bro, I'm not even going to get invited to the shindig.
The whole barbecue.
I'm saying, I'm not invited to the BBQ. I'm not coming. No. The cookout, I'm not coming.
Not that one.
Yeah. In the car behind.
You know, like that.
But yeah, so
drive by.
His excuse for this is because she's Nigerian and quite loud. And he's Ghanaian.
Okay.
And obviously they're a little bit more calmer than apparently so.
Okay.
But in my mind,
where you are later on? Where you from?
My mum is Jamaican, my dad's Antigua.
Okay.
my dad's Jamaican, my mum's from St.
Jamaican,
Vincent.
but Jamaican Brazilian.
Oh, amazing, lovely mix.
079 me.
So apparently that's the mix. So yeah. How long do you think it should take for you to introduce your significant other to your family?
Me personally,
Yes.
I'm a lover. I love family. I'm not gonna lie. Before family, because obviously friends are my family. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm dating somebody, I try to introduce them to my friends' family, quote unquote friends. And within like a week or 2 weeks, I just cut to the chase because I'm like a people person. So I want you to, if you're gonna fuck with me and you're good with me, I want my friends to see that you're good with them. Yeah. I want to be able to, because I'm out and about. So if we're out, you're okay. You're okay over there with my family, my people, them without me being around. So I feel like that's the first kind of like, stage of like, can you survive?
Yeah.
So can you survive my friends? My twin sister, she'd be like, oh, so your name is who? Oh, you're saying who? What? Okay, yeah, we like her. Next stage now. Yeah. And then we dating. I mean, family. Probably like a couple of months. I mean, I'll probably like do 2-3 months. I don't know, but again, like my family is my friend, innit? So I'm a little bit different compared to like the society rules. Because I'm straight to, like, I want to cut to the chase. I don't want to waste your time or waste my time.
That's
like,
big facts.
And then my family is my people. So if they give me the cosign, then let's date, boo. Yeah. What you say? Hakkasan? Oh, okay. We're going to Hakkasan. Okay. Grandma said good. She Gucci. She right. So I mean, couple months, 2-3 months. Then you met grandma.
Okay. Because I feel like there's levels in my world anyway. Yeah, there's levels to this shit. So friends, definitely. I'm gonna say. I'm even gonna. No, I don't even think it's immediately because my friends are a bit. We have to. They're a bit temperamental. I don't know about my friends. They be plotting shit.
But my friends be looking at. They be like, yo, we need to know what's up now because I've had really fucked up experiences.
Yeah, no, and that's my friends, and that's why I feel like maybe we should just protect everybody in the situation. Okay.
However, though,
let's just give it a month.
But I feel like that's a good thing though. Like if I feel like anyone that's gonna be with me, they need to be under pressure. Like what's up?
Oh yeah, facts. Because I'm that friend. That's the thing. That's the maddest thing.
Can you handle that?
I am that friend. I'm the proper pressure. I'm like, so what are you here for?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah. So why did you break up with your ex? And if he starts the sentence with, "Oh, my ex is crazy," you need to go.
Yeah.
Go.
Delete, block, block
him on Facebook, block him.
I have to find me on LinkedIn.
So I'm gonna say about a month for my friends, right?
For friends.
Okay. But I have to be talking because I have to be serious. I have to be like not serious about you, but I have to feel you first because I'm a bit.
Vibe.
I'm a lover, but at the same time, I'm
so dramatic as well, man. No, there's no in between.
No one can hate your man like your friend. Nobody.
But
no one.
I'd say maybe like a month.
Okay.
A month or two meeting my friends.
Okay.
And then I'd introduce to my cousins first.
Yeah.
Because my cousins are,
Yeah, my sister comes before my mum.
Yeah, my cousins and my sister, they will come. I'll actually bring you over to my sister and my brother-in-law.
Okay.
Because them two,
yeah.
they know me as well, so they'll be like, okay, cool. Then my mum and dad, I think that'll be maybe around 8 months.
So basically within the year.
Yeah, within the year. But it won't be like at home. Like we'd be going somewhere and I'd be like, oh, by the way.
But I think the problem with this situation, is that
she doesn't tell no one.
No, like he's not. And the thing is, he's told his mum. Like his mum has questions about whether he's like got a girlfriend and stuff, and his response is, "I'm seeing someone."
Not that,
but this has been your girl for a whole year.
And they're what? And they're acting like a couple.
It's just
he
mad.
says that he thinks he wants to marry her.
Do you know what? I've actually dated somebody that's like kept me from their family, and I'm just like, it's a bit. I don't know.
It's a very interesting.
That's
a bit weird for me. But that's the reason why I said it. I thought it quite. First of all, like I'm like a party girl, innit? So like I party, I work in the industry. So for me, I feel like if I'm exposing you to that now, you know what it's like. It won't be like, oh my gosh, I hate you for that. It's like you know what it is. This is my lifestyle. You know? So I feel like I just exposed into it quite quickly. Yeah. And then my friends are all about we all vibe together. So if you can vibe with us, then I want to be your friend first. Yeah. Because like love for me is like I want to see a friend in you and I respect you from that level. Yeah. Then we advance to like the actual outer exterior of love and unconditional love or whatever. I sound like I probably got my head on my shoulders.
No, I like that. So on the flip side of that, we have the other couple. And the other couple's issue this week was that Choma feels like
I'm gonna watch this again. It's crazy.
Paul's Choma feels like, don't be triggered. It is not your family, okay? It's not your problem. Choma feels like Paul's sister hates her. Now, there's a plethora of reasons why. But one of the main things that pisses Choma off is that the sister drops her kids off and like leaves them for the weekend and shit.
So she can go and shake bum.
So she can go and shake Nyash in the club.
Okay, and she's watching the kids.
Yeah, and Choma's then left looking after these kids. And Paul's perspective on that is that out of your love for me,
you're gonna do this.
You should be able to love those kids and look after them and babysit for free and not go to the club and shake your Nyash. You should stay home and look after these kids that you didn't give birth to.
Hold on. So when I become nanny, what's going on there?
So there's a plethora of problems, but that was just the main one.
For another one. Oh, me and Paul are going to Fort Park. I don't know. Let me call my sister and invite your daughter. Oh wow. And invite the picnic them on our special day out.
This sounds like a divorce.
This is what happened. So Choma and Paul went to Fort Park, and Paul decided to invite his sister, but the sister didn't come. The kids did.
Hi kids.
Can you imagine? I can't go on any of the rides. Yeah. Bad review. What?
Are they bad too?
Well, we don't know, but yeah. Choma said a couple of things. Her mouth got a bit loose.
No, I was like this.
He was like, your sister's a bitch.
Oh,
literally.
And then it was like,
bitch. She said it again. Like
I
said what I said.
Yes.
Okay.
And then so again, if you feel like a family member hates you, how do you deal with that? Like, what is the correct way? Because I'm sure going on the worldwide interweb and speaking about it,
calling
her a bitch, and then saying her kids are dumped on you, I'm sure this is not the correct way to go about it.
It's not the correct
So what is the correct way to go about it if a family member doesn't?
Okay, so for me, I think boundaries have to be set here. I 100% like I'm taking you on, I'm taking whatever that comes with, right? But the difference is for me is like it's a boundary set. Like I'm not wifing you and the pitney and everybody and grandma and everybody them. So for me it's like it's an ultimatum. I feel like I'm gonna sit you down and be like, hey, I feel like this, you know, and like I will take your sister to dinner, I'll pay, like facts, and we're gonna have a conversation like, hey, I feel like this. As grown adults, I feel like you will understand where I'm coming from, and I'm not resuming this responsibility as a nanny because I'm not here for that. I love your brother, and I love what comes with that. However, I'm not going to be used. So I feel like as a grown woman, me and you should understand together where the fuck I'm coming from.
Amen.
So if you don't, then obviously then I have to readjust and analyze, is this for me? If it's not, then I'm going to have to just step away. You know, and I love you from a distance. It's boom, it's cool, it's cordial, you know. However, my grown ass blood clot woman. So walk on. Right.
Big fact.
Just because me did lay down with your brother, I mean you can talk to me anyhow. Me is a bro woman. Alright. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me No, sorry, because
this one's really affecting her.
How do you feel about it? Nah, trust me, sis, I'm with you. Because that's out of order.
I mean,
Chioma, innit?
Choma, yeah.
Choma, the girl.
Choma, yeah.
She's some girl. Nah, no, you can't have it.
I know. Like from the way she's describing things, it naga work.
Nah,
yeah, it naga work. It naga run.
I mean, after she's a bitch, it's now beef.
Yeah, like so. I don't know. And also, obviously, the way that Paul handled it, he would have caught a clap from me too. Because this is my problem with him. Yeah, it's like he stopped her, like, babe. She's talking. She's in the middle of her sentence. He's like, babe. You need healing.
Oh my God!
This cameraman, he would have lost the camera because he would have licked him with it.
You know, Choma has these heels on, yeah, and they're very high.
You gonna need some healing after I whoop your ass.
And pointy. You see that heel would have been in his eyeball long time ago. Yeah. You don't understand. I would have shoved the shoe so far down his throat.
Man said that's borderline therapy. Rehab. That's it. That's borderline
for
rehab.
For what? I don't
because
understand.
she's stating how she feels.
She's saying how she
feels. Can you imagine? You are sitting there confident.
It's a narcissist.
You're out there and you're spilling your innermost, deepest feelings.
Unfortunately, babe.
Unfortunately.
Babe, run right away, babe.
Misogyny is fine.
Listen, that's unhealthy. My G and you need healing.
And then he keeps saying things like, let's not be toxic.
Man, this is toxic.
It's like, rah, what? Big man, stop, man.
See that type of people there, I'm going to jail. I have to.
You have to.
I'm gonna sit you down and have that conversation. You're talking about I need healing, but I'm gonna block you up now.
I feel like there's so many points here where he could have died. I'm not understanding.
You're like, look at dead.
Yeah, literally. Dead. Like pure times. I'm just like, you would have died.
Yeah. You're not dropping your pic. No.
R.I.P.
You're not doing it.
Yeah.
My ex, Denise, has because she's still alive.
And wait, sorry, because I'm really sorry. Yeah. Do you know? Am I the only person that didn't notice that he not once referred to them as my niece and my nephew? No. He just said my sister's kids. Yeah. Okay, I think that's weird. But anyway,
babe, it's trauma. We've been talking about this today. Me and my friend went for a little dinner and that. Bro. She paid as well to check. I was like, oh Lord have mercy. But it's cool. Like for me, we spoke about this trauma, babe. It passes down generations. He's obviously not dealing with shit that he's been dealing with. Now he's putting it on to somebody else. Poor little Choma. What's that, Choma?
Choma, yeah.
Poor
ex
thing.
used to do that. He used to just turn up with his niece
and then drop her off.
No, but not drop her off. But like, you're coming to my yards. This is when and you're. It's our time.
Why is
but
that
then you
okay?
got a whole view.
I don't understand that. How's that okay?
And I'm like, okay, so why is this child here? And it's like, oh, because
you're being nice about it. Like, hey.
No, but several times I said, why is she here? Why do you always have this? Why do you always have
Who
this
is
child?
she?
And it's like, because the sister was moving whatless at one stage. The baby father was whatless. So why is it your responsibility? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure there's you've got he had five sisters, a mother and a father. And I'm sure social services is a thing, right?
Wow.
100%.
Okay. They can step in before you. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Why is it not my problem?
Yeah.
Can you come with me and... No, because I'm not the mum.
Yeah.
I'm not... There's just
I don't know. I think
and I don't,
the world's an interesting place for it. Like, there's a lot of human beings
like
that
kids,
quite...
but it's like, don't do that to me. Like, bro, like, at least give me a little... I need 3 to 5 days
so me ask you
of warning.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you feel about dating someone with a child then?
I've stayed my me. This is the thing. I don't. Me personally, I'm not really. I prefer not because there's just a whole lot of. It's not even the kids. It's just a whole lot of other baggage that I'm not ready for that. I don't need that. How I see it is that my mum and dad are happily married. They have kids, and all of that. And I see that, and I'm like, you know what? Why can't I just kind of want that beauty? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in this 21st century, when one man has 3 kids with 12 other women, I'm just. It's what you know. I'm just personally just like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't.
I think I always vowed to myself that I was never ever going to be with someone with kids because I'm always like, bro, that's not my responsibility. I'm not about to play stepmom to no one's picnic and then like have to deal with the baby mom and like whatever, all of that. But I feel like as I'm getting older, it's getting harder.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot harder
to find a man that don't have a kid.
Yeah. It's so difficult.
Do you know what? I mean, for me, obviously, I date women, so I mean.
So do you date women with kids?
No, so I've been in a situation before where like one of my exes had a child. Well, yeah, two of my exes had children, and initially when we were dating, it was never mentioned. So I've been in a situation where it was never mentioned I had a child.
Hold on.
So I've been in a situation and we were like 6 months in.
Women do that shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is it even possible?
My exes have been like all American. Like basically, like 90% have been American women. They're a different breed out there. But like they have like she didn't tell me for like 6 months that she was like had a child. So by the time I'm emotionally inclined or whatever, like connected.
Like it's okay.
And now I'm like, oh baby, by the way, I got.
No, I want to know how she told you. This is what I want to know because I want to know how she told you. What kind of fuckeries? No, it's not even fucking fuckeries. That is not fuckeries. How do you? No, I want to know how she told you, please, because now I'm invested and I need closure to this.
Me too. I still need closure. So, what? Like, how many? Several months in, 6 months in. Now it's so official, like, hey, like, come and meet my family. Come and meet my family. We all had a barbecue. It was like down south in Mississippi. I was in Mississippi, but like literally, I went to the barbecue and she's like, hey, oh, by the way, this is my son. And I was just like, I just remember this. That's my same reaction. I was like, oh, you what? You got a son?
No,
and at that moment, I think, you know what it was? For me, it was just like, she did it at the sweetest moment because the family's there. So now I can't even act up. Like, I'm just like...
I can't even flip those damn tables in this bitch.
The anxiety is just like, now I've got to suppress it, but like...
And I'm in a whole different country as well. You made me fly out to come and tell me that you have a whole youth.
Wait, hold on.
There's levels to this shit, innit?
Yeah.
She said, oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Like it was just
and
like...
It was like 3.
Oh, it's walking and making
yeah, it's
sounds.
like, little baby, yeah, bye.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was like, for me, did I stay with her? Yeah, I did. Like, obviously, like I stayed with her for like 3 years. But like overall, I mean, I feel like that was like the most ever like someone could ever do to another human being. Like in terms of like that didn't even give me a choice to like choose whether I wanted to stay with this or not. Do you get it?
That is.
So that for me it was just like it was out of order, man. Like anyone that's out there planning to do that shit, do not do that because that's true.
It's fuckery.
It's fucked up, man. Do you understand?
I can't even think of another word. Like I'm
out of order. It didn't even give me a choice. Do you know what I mean? But the baby was cute, like cool.
See, that made it better because if the baby was ugly, there would have been a problem.
Yeah. We're out of here. Bye. Oh, family who? Hey, yeah, peace out.
You know when like
This is my son.
Okay, deuces, boo.
You know when like the shoes, you're like, oh, the shoes are cute. Oh, that's a nice pram.
Hey.
Yeah, it's peak.
Oh my gosh, them huggies.
Oh. You guys are bad mind. I'm not involved, Lord. Please, no, I'm not involved.
That shirt is really on his body, huh?
He really do wear that hairband, huh?
You guys are out of order. He had a big head though, but I'm joking. I'm just put adding phone to fire.
He's so strong, he can hold all that head by himself.
I'm not involved, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just letting you know I'm not involved. Stop it, calm down. Out of order. Sorry, I sidetracked you guys in a little bit, my bad.
It's okay. That's what we're here for.
And then my traumas. The babe.
So we're gonna get into the second exposed pick.
Cheers.
Yeah, so now we've got a female, I don't know, she's a female.
She is.
But she's also a rapper.
But it's irrelevant to...
But it was irrelevant to what I was saying.
Yeah,
she's not a female rapper, she's a rapper, innit?
Facts.
That is a female. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I'm mentioning that she's a female is because last week, I only had man songs. Like, songs were sent to me by your man.
Oh, you was moving like wireless.
Bare like wireless. Not one lick of...
One
female lip pop up. Mm-hmm. But then, well, there was a few. But you know when it's like... this is good. But, so this one... this is Shah Simone with No Chaser. She's a little vibe. I like this one still. She's quite
pretty.
Yeah, she's actually quite. Go on the Instagram. You can find she on the page.
Insta.
This is No Chaser. It's out now. Guys, Twitter apparently is launching a paid subscription service called Twitter Blue. Basically, they're proposing roughly around $2.99 a month, and you get to undo tweets. Save and organize tweets into collections and bookmark stuff and favorite tweets so it's easy to find.
It's getting scary.
Why do we care?
First of all, haven't people been doing that when they've been screenshotting shit? Like,
it's getting scary.
We screenshot tweets, no? So why am I saving them?
Why do I care?
Not
one of those features are worthy of.
That's what I'm saying. I'm paying $2.99 to do what? To delete.
That we already
undo tweets. So basically, just delete it. Save tweets that I like, basically screenshotting it.
Scary.
I said organize it in order so that you can thingy, or so that you don't see certain news tweets and stuff. So you just basically unfollow those people, right? That's how it works.
I mean, I would.
That's how I thought Twitter worked. If you didn't want to see someone, you just unfollowed them.
Facts.
Or isn't there like a little arrow that you press and it's like mute this person or something? I swear that's a function. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just saying. So you want me to spend £3 to do what? You know what £3 can buy you?
Yeah,
listen,
I feel like
COVID has just been a bit of a long journey.
I think everyone's just trying to get there.
COVID's been a long
Now I
time.
went into Primark a couple weeks ago and there was like a coat for like 60 quid. I nearly see your reaction. I nearly actually passed out.
Primark jacket.
Wait. What is it?
60 quid.
What did it look like?
It was like it was long. It was furry, but it was long. But we all know that's not real mink. So where are you going?
I said
With
faux.
this? But it was faux.
What did it feel like?
Faux.
It was really soft. Don't get it twisted. It was a nice coat. Don't get it twisted. And this is how I know that it was £60 because it was nice. So I touched it and I looked at the label and I said, it ain't that nice.
I'm done.
Like, because we have to bear in mind that it's Primark.
Bro.
Pre-mache.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Pre-mache. We up now, bro.
It's not even prime money anymore. Pre-mache.
it's
sounds
pre-mache.
better.
Yeah, it's
It
pre-mache.
does. It is, yeah.
Very
Watch them kind of
nice.
steal that now. Watch it.
Pre-mache.
Pre-mache tomorrow. Watch it. And then, you know, the people them teeth up the things.
You better go and copyright it.
Trademark.
So yeah, there's just certain things that I'm just not willing to pay for, and that $2.99 Twitter is one of them.
Yeah.
No, I can't lie.
And I'm one of them people that will spend money on
I spend
foolishness.
money on far.
Proper foolishness.
Like what? Like what?
Just foolishness. Like I'm.
What's the stupidest thing you have spent?
All
your
right,
money
so
on?
basically, yeah, don't start
Don't start off
Do
with
not
that.
judge me.
I'm judging.
Do
I'm
not
judging.
judge me, okay? So during lockdown, we all got very bored, didn't we? We was bored in the house and we're in the house bored.
Okay.
Yeah? So instead of me cleaning my room like a normal person, yeah, or like sorting out my wardrobe, I decided to get hooked on Kim Kardashian game. Kim Kardashian, yeah. Kim Kardashian's got a game, and it's like basically you just become famous in the game, innit? And like you do all these missions and shit, yeah. So basically,
I said missions like it was CIA.
so basically, you have to get these K coins, like, and you spend them on like clothes and stuff. So I'm sure you can all imagine where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So basically, I really wanted this dress. I wanted my character to have this dress, okay? But it costed bare K coins, innit? And it's like a stupid amount of K coins that you was never ever gonna get unless
What did it just look like?
unless you paid for them.
Yeah.
With your coin, with your actual own money.
With my own coin that I made from my
Your
work.
own cake coin.
My own.
What's the game called?
So yeah, it's called Kim Kardashian Hollywood. So yeah, like I swear to God, I spent like a good 20 quid on these cake. I'm
don't
never
get
joking.
it.
Until one day I literally went, like, you know when you look at your bank statement and you're like, wait, hold on. Hold on here. I was fucking Apple taking all this fucking money, and you're like, but hold on, big man, because like, Apple Music don't cost this much, big man. And so I realised, literally, I think Apple must have took about £60 from my account one month. I'm like, no, wait, hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So I was like, yeah. So like I said, I spent money on fuckeries, like proper foolishness. What's the dumbest thing you spent money on? Because now I want everyone to be paid up. And it better be dumber than mine.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm actually really good with money. So for me,
You bore.
I know. But let me have a think. Do you know what it is? I'm trying to compete with this.
I don't know if anyone,
the game.
I don't know if anyone could get any dumber than that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to think.
I literally don't even have to sit yourself down and just be like, raw, like you just really just raw, and you did it more than once as
Yeah.
well. So you
I'm
must have
trying
been in your sane mind.
Boy, let me think. What about you? I'm trying to
I was
think.
gonna say yours isn't done because I've done that plenty of times.
Oh, really?
I'm playing with my chest. During
Yeah,
lockdown,
is it?
there's one game I was playing, and you have to get all the gems. Yeah, it's one of them ones. Yeah. And it was like, oh, you're out of moves, and I had one move to make, and I said, no, fuck this shit. I'm paying the £1.99 to get the coins so that I can get that level, and I felt good because I passed the fucking level. And then you're doing it, and then you're doing it. And it's like, okay, cool, because
It's just $1.99, isn't it?
It's $1.99.
Yeah,
So I
they
bought
catch
the
you, they catch
gems.
you slipping.
I bought 500 gems for £2. Cool, innit? Like that 500 gems is gonna carry me a couple levels, and then two's like 0 gems again, innit? And you're like, oh, this level's a bit difficult. Let me try and just win the level and get the gems the hard way. You know, the way that you're meant to get them. And then you played it about 6 times now, and you're like, no, this is dead because you've not got no lives. You run out of lives and you run out of gems. So now I've got to now pay for lives.
Yes. Now-
And gems.
now we're broke.
So now I have to get the £2.99 bundle because that is now 700 gems and not 500 gems, and the lives and the gems all together cost 600. You see the problem here? That's the problem. And you know me,
More gems, more money.
I'm a sore loser. Hence why I'm like, I'm not losing. Take all my money
For the gems.
just for the gems. The gems that ain't even real. And yeah, but bought other dumb shit. Like, but see, the thing is, to the naked eye, it's dumb shit. But
To the naked eye.
I actually got something.
but to me and to everybody, once you see it in action, you're like, oh, that's well intelligent.
But when you're in the moment,
Like
they
my
get
cable
you.
wires, the things that I've got to hold my wires on my car. Yeah.
No, see, I don't think that's dumb.
But do you know how many people said,
Safety.
"Rah,
Safety counts.
I think it's bare smart.
it's intelligent."
Ain't gonna lie though, them games get you slipping. You know what it is? You know they do the $1.99 as well.
And it's like sale, like,
so you're like
Easter spring sale.
Yeah,
You're like $1.99. I'm not about to go broke. Like, it's
Yeah,
okay.
£22.
I think my little coin,
And then 2 times 5 is 10. That's a whole £10.
It come like Primark. You just start. You know when you get pick up the £2 thing, you get to the till and it's £103. But
you know?
how?
Can you imagine spending a bill on gems?
It's crazy.
I'm gonna have to email Apple.
You know like that?
I'll be like, someone
child.
stole my phone.
I'm sorry, my 3-year-old just got hold of my phone and was just
And they-
really
they were cooking.
bugging out.
I wonder if they refund you for that.
I mean, I've seen a
They
couple.
don't.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh.
Bruv.
Why have you tried it?
No, because I remember back in the day, like when I used to wake up early and watch This Morning. I'm done. Lol.
Ah.
I went past the little trial thing and it was like, yo, I didn't want it anyway. So they get the little refund. The thing was £30 for the app. Yeah, and they were like not having it at all. At all, they weren't having it.
The app forever.
But it still get deleted. Fucking
I'm
stupid app.
on my phone, bro. I don't know.
I got something though. Are we quick?
Go on.
So Air Forces, you know, everyone likes the white Air Forces. Boom. So you know the little crease thing.
I told you.
Wait, why is that foolishness?
Let me tell you,
They
don't even fucking work. And then let me tell you,
tight and it's uncomfortable.
the toes. I remember one time I bought it. Oh my god, I was trying to walk. I walked like a fucking penguin, bruv. The thing wasn't even creasing, but at the point where my bones weren't even bending. And I said, Jesus, please give me some space to bend my toes.
No, literally.
And just know that them motherfuckers do not work. Your shoes still get creased. Facts.
Oh no.
Never again. Boom.
Okay.
That's me.
That was your dumb purchase.
Dumb fucking purchase.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I feel like
Dumb.
the Kim Kardashian one was definitely the one. And do you know what it is? Yeah,
Baby, you topped it. I ain't gonna lie. You topped it. Yeah, I can come back
I
up
think
to
the
that.
thing that pissed me off the most is when I deeped it afterwards. Like, raw, I'm really paying for a fucking virtual dress that I can never wear, but my character can. That's the thing that pissed me off, because like your gems make sense. Like, I'm passing the levels to get me further in my game.
Yeah.
But I'm paying for this dress for this bitch to wear, bruv, to go nowhere, bruv.
Listen, she's smart though. Kim is smart, boy.
That's what I said. She
Got
just
bare
sucked
people up
my
in the
peas.
world.
Imagine how many of them
Yeah.
me's there are.
That are
Listen.
buying dresses for virtual things there.
Yeah.
So they can be an A-star player and get invited to the things
Inside the app.
inside
Inside
the app.
the app.
With Kim K.
Can
And then
you
every
imagine?
now and again she pops up like, hey doll. And it just makes me want to punch her.
Going. Keep spending.
Can you imagine?
When you get to level 52, you get to come to a hat party with me and Courtney. Well, obviously I want to get to the party, didn't I? So now I've got to invest another score, bruv.
Your avatar has a more better social life. Your avatar
Facts.
is more famous than you.
Facts.
The world's
Your
scary,
avatar
boy.
has drip,
And then they're
drip.
asking me like, do you want to invest in the perfumery or do you want to get pregnant? I'm like, bro, fuck the kids, bruv. Like, but then you got to pay to go to. It's mad, bruv. I'm telling you.
It's
And I,
not
do you
boy,
know
it's
what's worse,
evil,
right?
man.
I don't
It's
even have the
evil.
game no more. That's what's even worse, right? I
So
deleted
you've
it.
invested all this money.
Yeah, because I felt
into
like my
this
addiction
game.
was getting a bit out of hand. So I felt like it was best. I feel like it was best for me to just delete it. and get
Listen,
rid of it.
Kim's an asshole, man. She's out of order.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Poor,
Fuck that
pissed me
up.
off.
Fucking hell.
Fuck that bitch. So,
She's Puerto Rican, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But Jocelyn
Puerto Rican
Hernandez,
Rican.
she literally is the funniest fucking person to scrape this planet Earth. I don't give a shit what anyone says. How can the girl be choking on her water quite clearly, and Jocelyn decides that she is laughing at her and coughing at her like she's a germ. That's what she said.
Yeah.
She's coughing at me like I'm a germ.
My germ.
But she was. Oh. But she was really going ham at the girl, like really
I
going
swear
in
down,
her
right?
face.
She's just like,
She's just like, and you know when you're holding the cough, like,
literally, like, I could.
It was like COVID all over again. Everyone was just holding that cough like, raw. I don't even want no one judging me.
I ain't sick.
Innit? It's hay fever.
It's hay fever.
It's just hay fever. I swear down.
Do you remember when I had a blocked nose and I had like, imagine I had a blocked nose and I was sneezing and I had a cough. Well, no, I never had a cough. I was sneezing, I had a blocked nose and I couldn't smell or taste anything. And I went to Charlotte. So these are my symptoms, yeah. You're gonna have to make the decision whether you want to come round me. But I don't think it's COVID, innit? I'm just saying, like, because obviously I'm a doctor and them things. So I'm like, I don't think it's COVID, innit? But obviously, Tashala being Tashala, she was like, well, bitch, I ain't doing radio alone, so you better get your ass in the car.
Yeah.
See me, I'm just like, how I see it is, I'm an advocate of, if it's meant to be, it will be. If I was meant to catch corona, I was meant to catch it.
Yeah.
If I was meant to not have corona, then I'm not meant to have it. You know,
Facts.
God has a way.
Yes.
And how I see it is, if I was to get corona and be sick, God forbid I drop dead, but I mean at the same time,
You're highly likely not to.
I'm very highly likely not to do so. So
Right.
Turns out I didn't have the big
Yeah,
bad
it was
man.
just high fever.
It was literally just it was like
It was a common
it was like a
cold.
cold. Yeah, it was
Common
literally just
cold.
like a.
It's mad how the cold is just
The cold is,
disappeared.
yeah,
No one gets
eradicated.
cold
Listen,
anymore.
do you know what? You know what threw me all the way off when they announced there's no such thing as a flu now.
Oh, swear.
Have they announced that?
They announced it.
They said that with their chest out of their
They
mouths.
said it with their chest at the beginning of the year that like no one's gonna catch flu. It would just be straight corona. They did. Trust me. And I said, and then from that moment on, I said, this is.
I told you that this government has a big bag of fuckeries.
This is something's going on here.
It's definitely something.
It's something's not
They
right.
rumbled around for that one.
They really done.
Something's not quite
things out of the way to get that
Like I
one
said,
out.
there's no such thing as flu. Oh, so
Yeah.
we can just eradicate it like that. 'cause
Babe,
you
trust
said-
me.
Yeah.
Why do you think? I mean, this is obviously conspiracy theories now, but however, I'm gonna say it. Why do you think on like the little application thing when you're writing it down before you take the little NHS like? You guys take it, the swab test.
How am I fucking
Okay,
know?
so basically, to send off for the NHS little swab test for COVID, they ask you like, do you have symptoms? Do you have a sneeze? Do you have a cough? And I'm like, why does it fucking matter? Just
Take my swab and tell
just
me if
say,
I
yeah,
got
and
it
then
or
tell
not.
me if I got it or not. But however, if it actually pins out like you have all these little symptoms, I got a sneeze, I got a head cold. Oh my gosh, I'm chilling. I'm hot and cold.
It's corona.
Bro, bye.
So that's the thing, because it was like bare of their symptoms were the same as others.
A cold.
Hay
And I'm just
fever.
like, you're taking
asthma.
I had a cold once. You remember I had a cold?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bruv, this is a cold. Like, this is dead ass a cold. Are you sure it's not corona? Bruv, I can taste the food that I'm eating. I can smell the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is a cold.
Yeah.
Come
So,
off with it.
this part of the show is all about you.
You.
So,
It's all about
who
you.
are ya?
Chase.
You have to tell us who you are, because for those people that are tuning in late, for those in the back.
What's going on, people in the back? We're in the back. What's up? What's up? What's up? Landing the plug in the building. In America for like 9 years. Now I'm back.
What part?
Initially, I was in the South, Atlanta, Mississippi, New Orleans. Yeah, I was there for a minute, like over 8 years. I went to school out there.
Said for a minute, 8 years.
Yeah, man.
Girl.
So only a little bit, a little change, you know what I mean? A little change. I turned for a girl to a woman.
And now you're from Ends?
Me a Tottenham blood clot woman. Nah. Listen, ask about me, boo. Ask about me.
So tell us more about this festival. So first of all, I want to know how hard it is to throw a festival, because wireless make it seem like it's really difficult.
Nah. Pussy on a joke. Yeah, do you know what? No, it's
Sorry.
do you know-
Everyone nearly got
You're right there.
sprayed.
You're right
I'm
there.
sorry.
Is it hard to throw a festival? No. I've done events for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the difference is you just don't forget where you're coming from. You don't forget the spirit of why we do this shit.
Yeah.
You don't forget who's involved in the local talent and like who's up and coming. Even myself, like I still haven't reached my full capacity.
Mm-hmm.
My inspiration for getting together with my boys to throw a festival is for the fact that we had enough of just having to reach out to corporate companies that like are probably not this complexion.
Yeah.
And and for us, it's like I want to feel young again. I want people to feel young and they feel like their voices are heard. Like you can actually DM me and be like, hey, I'm starting my career. I would love to just try and perform somewhere. And you might be lucky enough that I'm going to just be like, yo, I'll put you in the VIP to come and perform a quick 10-minute set. Because I'm a Tottenham girl at heart. I've done a lot of big things. However, I never forget where I come from. And that's the key point. I feel like for some people is that when they get in positions of higher power, they just forget that. They forget that true element of why you do this shit. And I've never had, because I've had to scrimp and scrape to get where I am now. That I just, it was so fucking hard that I will never forget. It was hard, man. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm just like, boom, we're gonna put on some big boy things. We're coming to shut it down. Trust and believe that.
So tell us about your lineup.
First phase or second phase?
All of the fears,
yes, Claude.
I was trying to find a good way to say I want all of it.
All of it. You want it all. You want to go fourth. Hey, you take a fourth base.
I'm trying to. I want all of them.
You want
12th base over here, baby.
What's 12th base? Oh my god.
We don't know.
Upside down shit. First phase. All right, cool. Boom. First phase. Lit. So we got obviously millions. First of a time. Performing in London.
Yeah.
Loud. Boom, boom, boom. Western, obviously, of course. Like, oh.
She's like a super fan.
You like Western?
I love.
Sorry for the people in the back. You got a reaction right now.
I love Western.
She loves Western. And do you know what? She never used to admit it. I had to tell her that she loves Western.
Because it's like, what kind of music do you like? Who do you I don't know. And then it was like, I know every single Western song. It must be Western.
She's like their favourite. She's definitely, Okay, carry on. Western. We got millions. And then we got
Alakai Harley.
Okay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Alakai, listen, big up her, man.
Yeah, facts.
Big up, I feel like she's, for me, like, there's so many, unfortunately with the UK, because I'm not really like, it's my first ever time doing like UK scene.
Yeah.
I'm always American based, so like I've always like worked with American artists. Like I was the first person to bring Cardi B over here. Like I just don't, I've never touched the UK scene. I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
And like for me, someone like her, it's just like a lot of artists over here don't get props and praise, man.
But she's,
and especially for the black female women, bro.
She's lit.
Pick up yourself,
and
man.
She's doing her. She's not having to.
She ain't bending nothing. She's gonna keep it real.
So
This is what she's doing. So Alakai Hardy, big her up. Got art ads.
Why?
And obviously IQ.
That's it.
For the first, obviously the dopest thing I think we've been getting so much good positive feedback about is that we actually have, even though we got the artists performing, there's a very heavy DJ lineup set.
Yeah.
Like that's what's driving the sales. And we wanted that. Like I feel like obviously with festivals, they're really performance driven. However, I want it to be a moment when no one's on the main stage and everyone's in them tents, like
just getting lit,
walking it down. Do you know what I mean? So for us, it's like we had to bring in the big and the best, But with the phase 2, boy, we're looking to come and Lord God.
We're looking to come and Lord God. I like that,
We're looking
there's no words like come to Lord God.
Like we're looking to for me, we're looking to come and just change the whole religion of festivals. Like we got like I'm from Tottenham, my other boys are from East. I'm 31, but like the guys are ranging between 26 and 30s, and it's like we're young cats in the game coming together with our own hard change. What we work for to actually invest in something that we potentially want to see bigger than violence. Do you know what I mean? We ain't gonna be bought out. We ain't gonna do that shit.
So how do you feel about the other festivals? I don't know if you've seen the lineups for the other festivals and all the dramatics that have gone along with that. So for anyone who doesn't know, Wireless has released their official lineup for this year, which still at this point may or may not happen. I don't care whether they're confirming or not.
Where is it? All the way in Crystal Palace.
Yeah, they've down.
What happened to Frisbee Park, man?
You know what? It's a blessing in disguise because I need my area back.
Yeah, facts.
I need to be able to drive Friday.
But then I did kind of like hearing Migos out of my window.
Not too far from Frisbee Park.
But
the traffic just backs down.
But don't get it twisted though. It feels so fucking good.
No, but I'm saying I can hear it.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. I used to like hearing, like going on my balcony and hearing Migos. Like I was alright with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even really sure what song it was.
I don't know what song was.
I just said bad bougie.
Just make it up yourself.
And then in my head I've seen Migos in it. Like, I've seen them in it. So but the problem with Wireless this year is that first of all they've moved the location, which is like OT.
No one was ready for that. They should have prepped us. Like, hey guys, like
possible location change.
Man, it's Crystal Palace.
Yeah, bit mad. And the second problem is that there's not many females on that lineup. So,
babe, you just said not many. I saw 2.
I don't even know who the 2 are.
Tiffany Carver, and then who was the other? IVD.
Oh, is she on it? Oh, okay. So
I have to say it off air. I know you probably still heard me, but
I think the most important thing here to mention about Wireless is that they consistently have Migos headlining. Even though Migos actually have not brought out, well, they brought out a single every day, but they don't bring out music. Like, Migos are on their own shit now. They're doing their own little things.
But they must have like a residency.
But Migos like they must be like the resident.
Yeah, they have a residency for Wireless. I feel like it.
I feel like it's
like a 10-year contract.
I feel like it's an inside job. What's going on, Migos?
Yeah,
just declare it. It's
maybe
Migos
own.
What's that, man? Like,
maybe
maybe
they're funding it. Oh yeah, maybe.
Are you? Well, who do you owe? Who do you owe? The white man in the back.
Because I feel like Nicki Minaj got fired that year that she was late and then didn't even apologize. So she
came on
fired
stage like,
that.
bitch, what's up, people?
Yeah,
I'm Nicki Minaj.
So how do you feel about that as a festival and kind of the controversy that goes behind that?
It's just laziness.
I agree.
It's just laziness. I mean, look, for me, as I said, like I admittedly, like, I don't really, do things in the UK industry. However, I'm going to go research. Because if you're in the music industry, you should be, you should know the fuck's going on. So with that being said, you should also you understand what's going on in the world, that there's a lot of systematic racism, for one. So let's look at the black women. What's going on? Let's see who is lit. There's plenty of black women that's lit. So let's make sure we're on the lineup, but as well as just being a woman. So where's my girls at? We got my Haley out, like all these girls that they've been out in the industry doing big boy shit. So give them the accolades for that. Wagwan, give them the cassette.
Because even Steph London, like, when you even go to because I know Wireless still try to keep it quite commercial, and I feel like they're trying to reach a specific target audience that probably is not us. I don't know. I'm not sure, because what Wireless do that really fucks me off, is they'll put like millions, and then T.O. Wayne the next day. But T.O. Wayne and Millions have a song together, so why have you done that? And then when you get there on the day, this makes it worse. When you get there on the day, you get the actual timetable, because they don't release the timetable until you're actually there, innit? And then you will notice, you will notice, that you've got fucking Mist and fucking. Give me another one.
J
Huss on at the same time on different stages.
Now you're running back and forth.
But why are you doing that?
Because they're dickheads.
So basically, last time I went Wireless, this is why I'm not going again. So my boy Ambush, big up Ambush, this was his first festival. So obviously I'm there I printed a t-shirt with with me and his face on it. Like, I pictured together. I was being fangirl for him. Obviously, that's what I back my friends, innit? Yeah. So obviously Ambush is on stage. But then Migos is over there, and these are the times that they release my bitches, bad and bullshit. And so I'm like, but I want to hit, and then I was...
They're out of order.
Yeah. The stages were like that to each other.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Jumpy play. Yeah. And then I'm like, do you know what I mean? I'm doing too much. It's too much.
Because this is what needs to change right now in the industry. There's too many folks that don't really know what the fuck's going on, man. They don't even study music. Like, it's just like, oh yes, so we're gonna right now just put like this. Yeah. What's that cat's name? That little black guy with
trending basically at that
put
time.
Him first. Yes, perfect.
Like when they put Darko on the line that one time when she released Gangster.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
like,
gonna love you like a gangster.
It was like you've got 5 months to release like 12 more songs. Yeah. Basically. Kind of flex, like, because they're trending.
Otherwise,
at the
we're
time,
gonna have to wheel up Gangster 4 times.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's not to say that the artist isn't good, but it's like you can't just pick. You're picking it because right now she's number 1 trending. The song is. That's the only one. That's
the one song. But she better remix it real quick. Pull up.
You know when you pull it up at the last verse. Yeah, that's when I'm
run it back real quick. We're gonna start again with float about like who's in Oh my god.
So what is it like working with these artists and kind of trying to get them? Do you have, what's the most outrageous price that you've heard for an artist and you're just like, you're taking the fucking piss, bruv, you're not Drake?
Rod Wave.
How much did they charge?
It was trying to be 100k. Rod Wave's what, one song?
I'm saying.
1-2 songs?
Sorry, I'm gonna be stupid. Who's that? Is it a person or a group?
You got his track?
No, I don't think I have any Rod Wave on it.
Rod Wave. I'm gonna sing you his song. Hold on, nice.
So he's
100k, never.
Oh my god.
So he tried to charge 100k to perform in the UK.
Yeah, for that little one song.
For the one song?
Yeah, like 4 tracks max.
Wow. Okay.
Does that 100k include the flight and the hotel? Or was you meant to pay for that as well?
Listen, for that 100k, better eat my pum pum karate.
Tobakside! What a way!
In my ass!
100k better come with, it better be him and friends.
Isn't
like
it?
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, but DJ Khaled didn't bring everybody. You better bring somebody.
Everybody.
You better bring somebody, car.
We want to have some backyard Riri.
Have you had any outrageous prices from the UK talent? Because I know you said you haven't really.
Oh, you putting me on it? Hot. Listen, this is hot. I can't even lie. I was like, Lord, this
This
I
is
can't
exposed,
lie.
baby.
It's exposure. Oh, 100%. I feel like this is the first time I've ever had headaches with artists.
Really?
Like, it's a lot of egos in the UK, man.
Swear down. I'm
I'm
not surprised.
I don't care, man. Like,
No, definitely.
like it's interesting. I just understand why the UK industry is just stuck.
Where it is, yeah.
Like, you guys don't see the bigger picture, man. And like, you don't understand why. For me, it's like, what? Let me ask you a question. What artist can go to America so that all states, everyone's lit about it? What one UK artist do you reckon?
Ed Sheeran.
Okay, let me finish the actual question.
Oh, okay.
What urban artist?
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm out.
what urban artist can go to America and select the whole? Because my thing is like, I'm salty. Any American artist that comes over here, everyone's catting for it. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Trey, you're an Uzi Bird.
No, 100.
What one artist in the UK urban scene can go to America and sell at all the states?
I don't think anyone would be able to go and say that, but I think Stormzy's probably the closest to
For America.
For America,
well, I
babe.
don't know about America. I'm
America.
just talking about like world.
For America,
Is it-
babe.
for America.
I don't
America.
I don't think.
You know why?
anyone's
Do you know why?
close
Because
to
obviously,
America.
if you think about the
Which
two,
is the
I mean, the three areas that you want to obviously talk about money and like commercialism. I feel like in the music industry, so you conquer America, you conquer the UK, you conquer the rest of the world, and Asia. Obviously, Asia's its own thing. However, if you conquer America, you conquer the UK. You're a big boy artist, right? So for me, it's like, what UK artist can go to the States just as much as all these motherfucking American artists can come over here?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh my God. What UK artist can go to the States and sell out?
No, I don't.
None.
I don't think.
Not one.
The whole of the US.
Nah. The difference.
LMA.
Nah, babe. So the thing about LMA, no, she can.
But she's out there already,
The
though,
difference
isn't it?
about LMA.
She kind of started.
The difference
out
about
there.
LMA is that she does not claim America anymore.
Okay.
Like, unfortunately, because people then, when she started getting hot, no one's claiming her. They're trying to say, oh, she's catting for American style.
Yeah.
And when she drops all them tunes now, and she's out here living her best life and
Yeah.
doing big boy things, everyone's like, oh my gosh, pick up LMA.
Yeah.
No. So going back to the question, is that unfortunately a lot of these artists price themselves so higher up, which is all due respect, you deserve that. But the difference is, where does that go? How far do you want to take your career? You know, I've worked with a lot. I'm not gonna bait no one up, but like I've had a lot of people approach me and say, no, London, you know, help me connect with the US. But that comes with, okay, so right now I've got a big boy, you know, like Charlemagne, for example. I've got connects with him where he'll, you know, help fund tours and stuff. So it's like, I've had artists that's like, yo, I want to be able to do like a all local run. Because trust me and believe, this girl here, Sophie, she would tell you, like, we had a lot of American artists that they will cut their fee. Like, I've had 20k artists that will take 5 just to get out of here, just to get here and do a press and promo run. Trust me, it's been done, you know. But when it comes to the UK scene, babe, there's still
Very
one that
entitled.
there's still one that 10 bands, 20 bands. When bearing in mind there'll be one person there, and that's the event manager at the front making sure that your sound check sounds good, and do you know, all bullshit aside, but that's what it is. And unfortunately, like, I couldn't even wait to even mention that. Like, it's just pissing me off because after I've got some of the figures back from these artists that they want, like, I've even had back, like, listen, I'm not gonna bait up, but like, I've had even an artist that we've booked, you know, like a group that we booked. It's just like their attitude towards certain things. It's just like unfortunate, and I'm like, look at the bigger picture. Like, for me, I can do big things. When it comes to America, we can make that happen. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of, unfortunately, artists here, they only just see just that.
They don't want to really do anything until they see you've kind of blown and done it as well.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. Let me ask you a question about the UK scene. So, do you feel like we are also very much kind of in America's arsehole? So we do stuff to kind of please the Americans. So, for instance, I'm gonna this is my number one example. So, if anyone wants to bring up a newer one, you can, because I'm sure there is one.
Go.
So, Roddy Rich,
okay,
Chip, and Young Bane.
Yeah.
I can't remember this.
How we do? Do they know how it is? How it is. Whatever the fucking song is. What is it? How it is, right. This is not Chip and this is not Young Bane.
Yeah.
This is like some Roddy Rich wannabes.
Yeah.
So, obviously, that's my example, but I'm sure we can think of 600 if we really try to fit it and think now.
Yeah.
So, how do you think the UK scene is doing in terms of kind of trying to please the American market?
They're just dumb as fuck. It's just dumb. For me, it's just straight up retarded, because it comes from a place of you're just trying to be like, oh my gosh, Americans, I need to jump on this because it's going to be super cool. But you don't look at the bigger picture. For me, I'm just like, okay, cool. How can I really connect and make this a situation? So, okay, cool. Boom. Let's go on.
You got an example? I've got two examples.
Go ahead, please.
It's not UK though.
Okay.
But it is the same concept of Americans.
Boom.
Jamaican artists. Dexter Daps, Call Me If. Remix with Tory Lanez was not necessary.
It was really unnecessary.
But you thought that because you feel like you get Tory Lanez on it, it's gonna blow in America. Here's another example: Nicki Minaj and Skilly Bang, Crocodile.
I heard about that the other day.
When I say to you, I've never been so flipping disappointed in life.
But you know what though? The thing about it is, the difference is with that is that, like, them Jamaican artists, they will go to America and do their ground.
But that's the only thing.
That's the only thing.
It's different because it's not UK.
They will go over there and graft.
Yeah.
You know, they will do things for secretly for free.
You to give it in your hand.
Listen.
Here's the deal.
And then that's the reason why, for example, places like Atlanta, like, play a lot of Bashment and Afrobeats, because them artists that are there.
Yeah.
You know, the Jada Kingdoms, they're there. They do the groundwork. They will get into that. And don't get me wrong, like, I still wind up to the thing, like, trying to mash up it's like however, like, for me, it's just like, I get it. Like, people, you know, you can make it work. For you, don't. I feel like how you make it work is how you're able to continue with that relationship. What do you do? Hence why with the Jamaican artists, they're there, you know. Whereas the UK scene, ain't no one trying to, like, graft. Like, you know, they have their price point, and then that's it. The only person, and big shouts out to him too, is Afro B, that I've literally seen him physically go to America and graft. He's been to New York, Atlanta, LA, and he's out there. He's been there for months. He was there for months, you know, doing little to nothing, but making those connections. You know, that's the reason why the Joanna song went from 0 to 100 how many years later, but he was out there making that. Those moves. You know, and he was funding a lot of shit, you know, probably himself, you know. But a lot of UK scene acts, babes, like, it's just so bad. You just see it, like, you'd be like, okay, cool, great. How many more songs can you play for the Europeans? And okay, right, that's it. Yeah, right, but you know what I mean? Like, that's it, bro. That's all it is, unfortunately. And then, like, that's the reason why, for me, like, the whole, when they've asked for some certain checks, like, there's obviously, I don't want to say name, kind of like, for me, I said, you don't
want to burn those bridges just yet.
But there's been some people that I'm like, the price point that they've asked for, it's just like, for what? So what, you can just eat for a couple more months safely, like, goodly, you know, like, or you trying to invest in your career? What you doing this for? And that's the difference, though, innit? Like, I feel like a lot of musicians here, they put out music. I mean, it's kind of different feeling, isn't it? Like when you hear the Americans, it comes from a place of like, I can feel like they're when they were 5-year-old. Like, you know what I mean? I can feel.
I feel like there needs to for me to be paying X amount for a UK act. I just feel when I just sometimes feel like, but like, how many people is your name bringing into my festival?
Facts.
Do you understand? Like, what are you? Why am I paying you to come and perform a song that I can just press play on? I'm just gonna press play on it, and it will still go off the same way it would. Okay.
See, or
I could just put a hype man, any Safari on stage, and let him just jump up and down to your song, and it will be the same hype. But what are you bringing to my? What are you bringing me?
But this is the thing.
Two-way road.
Listen, this is the thing. So when I first booked Cardi, she was still in love with hip hop, and she hadn't dropped Bodak Yellow yet.
Yeah.
But because she was so likable and so real and like grafting, and when we booked her, literally, bruv, we had 2 dates. It sold out within like a month. Do you know what I mean? And like it was like 3 months prior before she came. But it shows you like the difference of her is that she put her price point so far, like so cheap. Obviously not that price now. I'm like millions to book. But like it was so cheap because she wants to come out here and make that connection. And when I feel like when you have that energy, you reciprocate it. Like it returns. I believe in that. It comes round in a full circle. But unfortunately, a lot of people just don't see that. That's why I feel like that's what we're lacking in the UK is that they're not able to just be like, you know what, fuck paying me. Like, let me. If you can promise me 4 or 5 shows sold out in America right now, I'll fly out. They'll cover my transport, whatever. Let's go.
I think that's a deal. I don't really.
Bro, listen. Ask me what artists what UK artists would do that.
I mean, if I was one, I would.
I would.
That should make you feel better.
I mean,
but
I would.
I left the UK with £20 in my pocket, and I came back good.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean?
I come back with my belly roll.
Do you understand? But babe, listen, trust me, the UK scene, like, it's just so, for me, I cannot wait. I'm trying to be that. So hence why with like artists that I book, I'm trying to be that, that connection that is bigger than, I'm just putting bigger people on. No, I'm not doing that. Like I've
always wondered this, right? So let's say you book Tion Wayne, for instance.
Okay.
Let's just say that's one of your artists. I don't know why, but let's just say that's one of your artists. Yeah. Obviously, Tion Wayne's popping right now. But Tion Wayne is popping because of his features on songs. So does that make no one laugh because I'm saying a factual statement here?
No, you are, because
all of the songs that he's got his buzz from is their features.
Big up Nigel right now. So, excellent finish, because like, you know what's so crazy? We actually all had this conversation.
So how does that work? Because I want to book. Let's say I want to book Tion Wayne. His buzz is amazing right now, yeah. But actually, the songs that he's buzzing off of are like Mist featuring Tion Wayne, and then you got Body, which is Russ featuring Tion Wayne. Okay. And like, do you know what I mean? Like, how does that work? Like, what? Like, what's he gonna perform? Just his little 8 bars
on all of the.
Like, do you get? No, I actually.
Do you know what? I must admit, yeah. Whatever. Mash up the camera.
Don't say that.
Listen. I mean, mash up the You know what? I must admit, big up T, because he's from North. But my thing is, whatever formula his management have, it's fucking working.
Amazing, yeah.
And for me, I have never known an artist to have so many features without it being, a single. I'm guessing he's independent. He's independent, right? So for me, the fact that it's working, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Facts.
However, being transparent, that's one of the conversations we did have about wanting him to, because I 100% wanted to have him headline the show. And for me, like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, Tion, because if you actually consider the fact of however 8 bars or whatever it is, if you look at that in a 30-minute set, yeah, bangers upon bangers upon bangers, and the next thing, and it's gonna go in. Forget the feature.
Scratch sounds are on another level, scratch sounds
you know what I mean? Like straight into the next thing.
She does.
Listen, I got you. The welcome bit. That's how I was ready for it. And like, I'll do this in the toilet, boom, boom. So like for me, I just feel like, of course, from a perspective of me, that I'm never worked with an artist that's only had purely features. However, it's lit. His fucking shit's lit, and it's working. But again, it's like, for me, if I was part of management, I'm like, okay, so how can we make this evolve now? You know, like, how can we make this like, yo, you have a solid track? Because we had a conversation last time with another gentleman, and it was literally like, yo, a lot of artists don't necessarily have sold albums. You know what I mean? Like, it's all singles. You know, a lot of people have like platinums or gold or whatever just on singles, which is unheard of. Whereas American artists, you know, of anybody outside, because obviously we're not tapping into like Europeans, and it's a whole different world. Do you know what I mean? Or Asian artists or whatever, like, they have albums. They look at their whole album. Like Drake, his album that he sold how many multi-millions, you know, sales or whatever. But here it's just straight up singles. Or
so does it have to be like Tion Wayne and Friends?
I mean,
or can it literally just be Tion Wayne with the?
I think it's gonna be the Tion Wayne. Right, yeah. Tion Wayne in the building, people
because it is lit. Let's be honest. Like Tion Wayne's features are lit, but right now he's a feature artist.
But again, but it works,
and it's working.
It works for the UK. But it show. I mean, does it show us that, you know, like the quality of music in the UK? I mean, is it up to par? I mean,
don't get her started on this one, please.
Is it up to par? Question mark.
She's asking again. I don't know why. I've just said don't get her started.
Up to par.
Is it up to par?
It's below the par.
Okay. Is that right? Is that for the all genres?
For me, right, black music in the UK is just rolls eyes, because what you figure out, right? So basically, what I think what's happened is everybody's looked at NSG and heard their formula of music and thought, okay, it's working for them, it's gonna work for me. So everybody now sounds like NSG. Even NSG are sounding even more like NSG. It's just, you know, like that. So it's like, for me, everybody's just copying everybody's formula to get to a point.
Because they don't know
you don't know what it is, and you've got UK is an influencer music scene also, because you now have people off Love Island, people that do vlogs, people that do
everyone can do everything,
making music now,
like Waz Nelson,
artists and all of this, and they're taking up the scene and they're doing up and they're getting all their deals and stuff, and it's like, well, this is why I listen to old school music and just dating.
Big up Aaliyah, man.
You know, like that, or just listen to my island music. I mean, I have no time for this something there, no.
Right.
Yeah, the UK for me is just. I'm not lost hope, because there are a lot of upcoming artists that are actually putting in work, but because they've not got the platform for it, obviously nobody really knows of them. So I'm not kind of giving up. I just think it has to just happen like grounds up. Like,
my problem with UK music, is that the lyrical content is just not there. Like, I don't know, because I feel like what happens is people find a really catchy chorus and then they feel like the rest of the song don't matter. Do you get it? Like, no, do you know what I mean? No, it's like the rest, like, you found your catchy chorus now, and so like no one's really listening to the verse, innit? We're just really.
Do you reckon it's down to experience?
I think it's because of NSG. So, basically, what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.